let's start this truck with the air starter, I guess. I'll be damned. That's cool. All right, we got the paint crew in the house. See who that is. Wind Rivers. Paint the walls in this white gray color. All of the walls gonna be painted hopefully today, but that's not guaranteed. So we'll see. Yeah, the guys are cleaning up now, taping up the outlets. The machine is kind of covered. Might have to cover it more. You think we should cover the machine better?
If you want.
Well, I think it's gonna get nasty. But yeah, we'll cover the trucks probably, or at least the back half of this truck. I don't think it's gonna overspray all the way to the cab, but whatever. Yeah, we're gonna use a lot of paint today, at least 50 gallons so far we got, and then we're gonna get more. See, they covering the floors. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna go get some other work done. After all the paint is done, we're gonna pull this truck in to bag it and do a body drop. This truck has a Caterpillar engine in it, so this will be fun. We're gonna try to roll this GMC off the trailer right now. Got no brakes, no emergency brakes, no service brakes, so he's gonna try to clutch it in. So let's see. That'll be interesting. Our 450 is not available at the moment, so I'm trying to push this thing. Oh, there we go. It's going. Yep, jump in. Keep it straight. I'm gonna push it. There we go. Straight. Nice. Well, that was easy. Man, that thing is heavy. Holy sh**. I'm gonna go get the Tundra so we can, yeah, chain it. Yeah, that worked easy. Nice. Here's a little something for you guys. We're just trying to load this truck from the step deck onto the low bed and then onto the ground. We're gonna push to the shop. Dunger's pulling it, the forklift is holding it, so that's kind of fun. Now he's gonna hook up the chain. He'll pull a little bit and he'll be the brake. I think we should be able to clear this with those frame rails and whatnot. Truck is out, the tow truck. And now this is almost done. Hey, let's start this truck with the air starter, I guess. I'll be damned. That's cool. Yeah. It's got the antenna. That's pretty dope. Yeah. What year is it? 68. Well, another project, I guess. We're definitely gonna need some tires, some wheels and tires. What's up, guys? Let me give you a little update of what's going on in the shop. Got the laser already hooked up and running. Got the cam work. We're not working on it yet. Here we have my old truck. Whoever remembers, this used to be my truck. We're welding some, fixing up some stuff here.
Да придавить надо было.
He stole, that's a little piece from the air ride brackets. But yeah, I cut him a little piece here to patch it up and strip to bolt these together because this was missing there. Yeah. But yeah, this used to be my truck, guys. I hauled cars for many years and I had a channel on YouTube, Car Haul Life. It's a pretty nice truck. It used to be nice. Still nice. That's my first single square headlights that I did. Shaved the ends. We did the Holy Retro Brights. We got Jones Performance fenders. They added these wheels. That's not me. I had the flush wheels. We got a two-tone paint job with the gold leaf. Here's the current driver.
Big guy.
Big guy. But yeah, this truck we have the leaf springs, the bags are already mounted, the mounts. I think today we're gonna set it on wheels. We'll do the levering valves. As far as that, I already cut the body drop kit brackets. This one still on standby. We're going for a new drop beam. Got another truck, just pulled up today. This is a day cab car carrier. We're gonna be doing some bags, new bumper, new headlights. I'm gonna make him some cowl panels. We're gonna paint them white. And we're gonna do a kingpin service on this truck as well. We still have the tow truck. We didn't do much. Oh. Where my Peterbilt go? 379. Oh yeah, they're in the back behind this trailer. But yeah, this is gonna be nice. We're gonna drop the hood a little bit as well. Might have to drop the cab maybe an inch or so. We'll see. We'll play with it. But yeah, I just want to give you updates of what's going on in the shop. I started cutting some metal. We've got 2 kits already done, 3 body drop kits already done. Only on from a half sheet, which is amazing. Here I'm setting up my next cut. I'm just adding some cooling points. As you can see, this is what I'm gonna be cutting. So I gotta go through each part and add, you see the white dots? I gotta add cooling points. So when the laser cuts, it'll stop for a second. You can specify the time in the software. It'll stop, it'll shut off the laser beam, and you'll just blow oxygen. Those are oxygen tanks over there. So it'll blow oxygen in the hole, cool it off, and then keep cutting. And then at each corner, on a thick metal, you're supposed to do that. It helps a lot without overheating the metal. But yeah, I'm happy with this table. There's a lot of learning curve to it. There's so much to do, so much to learn. But I mean, it's at the end, it's pretty good, you know. Like next, I'm gonna be cutting a 5/8 plate, which is pretty thick. You can see. Let me show you the difference between a 1/2 inch and 5/8. I know it's only 1/8 of an inch, but check it out. That's a pretty big difference, to be honest. That's cut on the laser. So yeah, we'll be cutting some thick stuff. And just want to tell you something real quick. On that half inch, check out my parameters here. I'm only cutting on almost 2000 watts. and that machine is 3000 watts. So I turn it way down. These are my parameters. If somebody has a laser, check it out. I'm making some notes. That's what it used to be before, and that's what I'm doing now. But yeah, like I said, it's a lot to learn, a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep going, adding some points here, you know. Like, let me show you. I can zoom in. I added some points here. Let's go to the next part. Bam. Oh, you just click here. And before each corner, just gotta add cooling point. I know I'm gonna go through a lot more oxygen, but I don't wanna have overheated metal. It sucks to have overheated metal. I'm gonna just go extra a few points, why not? No big deal, it's cheap. This cost me $120 to refill all 6 of them, I think. When I refill them, I'll let you know. Tomorrow they're gonna deliver nitrogen, same thing, 6-pack nitrogen. So that'll be the next step. We're gonna be cutting some stainless. We might be making some bumpers in the future. So y'all stay tuned for that. Bumpers is something that I wanted to do in a very long time. And now when I have a chance to do it, I'm gonna go for it. Spilling all the secrets here, guys. Only for you. Okay, next thing would be I'm done with the cooling points. Now I gotta set up my strategy. That means where the laser is gonna start cutting. Like, I like to do it center, and then it's gonna go each corner, right, left, bam, bam. It's gonna bounce all over the plate so it don't overheat it. I like to choose this one, circular pattern. Check it out. Let's do a simulation. You start in the center. It's gonna go like outwards. Right, so let's figure out our parameters here. Okay, extra blow. That's a 2-stage pierce, oxygen cut, 16 mil, 1.5 nozzle height, 2000 watts almost. All right, let's cut it. So before I cut it, you gotta make sure it's got air. Got air. All right, that's good. Hopefully it cuts. Let's see. I guess we'll about to find out. All right, let me go inspect. That's pretty good, actually. 2000 watts. It's pretty clean. Send it. That's what I have to do. 3/8. There the guys are welding. I cut up some reinforcement plates here. The guys been welding all day. I cut this on the laser. They are reinforcing the inside and outside. We got 2 more plates to do, and that's about it. This side is done. Some repair jobs. We're still setting up the shop.